Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be solving the question container with most water under the topic arrays. So what does this question say is that, let's go through the question to understand in a better way. So this is the question, container with most water. So we have been given with a array, integer array heights. Okay, that's the first thing which have been given. Heights is an integer array. Okay, of length n, means n elements are there. Okay, these n vertical lines draw two endpoints I and means I comma 0 and I comma height of I. Okay, means if I show you the example, that will be more understandable. So what's happening here is, we have been given with the heights array. Okay, if you observe carefully, what is the heights array? This is the heights array which is given to us. Okay, so how many elements are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, so n value is equal to how much? 9. And we have been given with this one. What you have to find out is where, if you like, suppose that from here you pour water. Okay, from everywhere here you pour water. So where you will how much is the maximum water it can accommodate? That's what you have to find out. So the approach of this question is that first find out which is the highest height and which is the second highest height, and after that in between what is the maximum length you can form. Means these two are same 8 8, but if you form here, that will be forming the more height, right? Because you have one option of storing the water this much. Okay, this is the whole water which you can store, or you can store this much here and plus this much here. That's those are two options, right? So how we'll be approaching this question is that we have been given with these heights. Okay, so let me show you the code and explain how the approach of this question will be. So now it's upon your imagination how much you can imagine more in a better way. You can understand this one in a more much better way. Okay, so what has been given to us? We have been given with heights array. Okay, so we are initializing how much? Three variables: max water, left and right. Max water is the variable wherein we will store what is the maximum possible of water we will be storing. Okay, and left is equal to 0, it will be starting from the leftmost part, and right is equal to height of length minus 1, means the rightmost index it will be right. Okay, so left is here, right is here, means all the heights which are given to us, right? Left is starting from here, height is starting right is starting from here. Okay, while left is less than right, at that time what we are supposed to do is this line of code. Okay, we'll be doing this line of code here. In this line of code there is if else part here. Before that, max water is getting initialized. Max water is equal to math.max, max water, this is initially 0. So what is this value? Right minus left, right minus left into math.min, height of left comma height of right. Okay, observe here carefully what's happening. Right minus left, what does right minus left means? Right minus left means if this is the right index and this is the left index, what is the distance between these, that we are calculating, and among that we are multiplying that with math.min, height left minus height left comma height right, which means we are choosing which is the minimum height among this one and this one, because that's what the maximum capacity of water will be, right? If we choose the maximum height, it cannot store this much water, right? Because this height is not present, it will flow away here. So you have to choose the minimum among this one and what is the distance between these two. Multiply these both, you will get an answer here, and that answer will be stored in the max water. Okay, and after we have stored the answer in the max water, we have to either increment the left or decrement the right. How we will choose what to increment and what to decrement? If height of left is less than right, left plus plus, whichever is smaller element, that we will be doing plus plus in hope of getting a greater element. Okay, because this is already greater. If I increment this one, I can get more, I can even get more greater, I can even get more lesser also. Okay, so I'll be just considering that which I get more greater. Okay, on the other hand, if I get this one, this is lesser, this is greater. If I decrement this one, I might get smaller, right? So in that case, I'll get a smaller area because this is already smaller. So that's why whichever is less, I'll be incrementing that in hope of getting a greater value, okay, of height. So that's what we are doing here in the first if condition. Left is smaller, left plus plus, else if right is smaller, right minus minus. Okay, like that we'll keep on doing until left is less than right. If left becomes equal to right, that means you have traversed all the possible combinations, and until then in max water we'll have the maximum water which could fit in the given domain. So that's what we'll be returning. Okay, So to quickly wrap up what we are doing, we have been given with the heights array here, and after that we'll be starting with initializing three variables: max water, which will store how much maximum water is possible, and left will be 0, it will start from the leftmost, and right will be the last element. Okay, first element, last element. While the first element is less than last element, means it will be increasing and decreasing. While it's less, at that time what we will do, we will check if the initial max water is greater, or what is the distance between two multiplied by what is the minimum height between two, that area is more. Whichever area is more, we will be assigning to max water. And if the left is smaller than right, means in this case we'll be incrementing this in hope of getting a greater value of left. So in that case we'll be doing like this. If it's the other case, right is smaller, we'll be decrementing right in hope of getting a higher value than the previous value. Okay, that's what we'll be doing, and each time we'll be comparing if the what answer we got that is greater than the previous answer, we will be updating that as well. Okay, and finally after the while loop gets over, we'll be returning the max water. Okay, so that's all what you have to do in this code. And if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.